Cold today, chilly, whatever you want to call it. But I was looking for my key to my trunk, found it in the trunk. Anywho, goal for today is fiberglass and fiberglass. Clean the inside of this here and that over there. Put fiberglass on the bottom side of it and see if we can get some progress going so that we can get these sealed up, fixed up, and painted so that we can have the backside here all ready to go. Well, and then, you know, try to do the jambs here at the same time. And then this is going to be the next headache. All the way across and the underside. I really got to find a new one because this is beyond salvageable, I guess. Anyway, let's get to work. Alright, now that we're playing contortionist and I got some light, we can see better of that. Probably most likely is what happened is the rust probably did come from the inside out. You know, most likely. Who knows? Because, well, yeah, inside out, it could have been, you know, this is probably when, as we see, it was fixed one time before. This is probably when I had it as in an auto body that was repair was done, and then it probably wasn't completely fixed and taken care of on the inside, leaving little places of rust to go ahead and retake over and make new holes. Now over here, this one isn't so bad, but we also still have little rust holes. But if we also look carefully right here, see if we can see that, we got all these little spots right here where the vinyl top was, the quarter top that was on this car, and each and every rivet that punches through all the way across. Now that could be another interesting point for rust. So not only do I have to check and make sure those are okay, because as you see, we got that one back there, right there. That one looks like it's starting to rust a little bit. That one right there. So yeah, we got some work cut ahead of us on this. Hey, but right now be a perfect time to put the speakers in. Yeah, right. And the worst part is I can't just up and out turn off the radio, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. All right, let's get back in here, getting to work. I'm gonna try to fit in here, you know, like when I was in high school, trying to fit in. All right, this is the way we're doing it. Vinegar and water. We're doing it this way because, wow, it's not bad, wow, but the contortionist part, wow, is the wow factor, and I ain't no contortionist. So, wow, I'm gonna keep spraying the inside with vinegar and water. I'm gonna go ahead and use my sander, and I'm gonna go ahead and sand this panel and up here and over there, and get that tail light removed also. So I'm going to go ahead and do that while the vinegar and water is doing its thing, and plus sanding up here will expose all this up here so I can get vinegar and water on it also. So that's the new plan, and that's what we're doing. So far, just the top of this quarter panel done. Not too bad. Had to go a little bit further up this panel here because I realized I didn't sand and prep all the way down to here, which is fine. I'm still in a debate of whether or not I want to fill this gap in here and smooth it over. I think I might clean this out really good and then fill it in. I think I might just go ahead and do that. Found something like that little whatever weld there. I'm gonna have to clean that up. That doesn't belong there. Other than that, I'm just gonna have to sand this back to find out how far back this goes so I can clean this up. Same thing with the other side. But I'm gonna work my way from, you know, obviously center over, and then do the same thing with the, you know, the rail here and up along the side. Hopefully this is still sticking okay in there, and then start working my way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy all these new clips, but start sanding up in there also, getting that cleaned out, which looks like the majority of the rust is down here. So we're getting there, getting it cleaned up. Maybe even if it's half today, half tomorrow, doesn't matter. It'll all get done soon. Okay, anyway, just got done grinding inside the rail here and screwing up my lovely taping job. Found a new hole, but we get it taken care of. So anyway, this got the majority of the rust grinded out of it with the wire wheel. Got all of this cleaned up, but I'm also spraying. I also have vinegar and water in there just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna let it sit on there. Same thing here on the outside now. This was also cleaned up really well. I'm gonna also take the filler and run it down into here because I have this cleaned out really well, and I'm going to go ahead and fill this in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in here, and I don't know, I think it would look a lot nicer smoothed over like that. Although it's a characteristic of the car to have them there, I just think it looked slicker. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But until then, we'll get all this crap taken care of, and we'll hopefully let this do its job. I'll go get the compressor to get all this dust and dirt out of here, and then we can assess what we need to do next. All right, got the fiberglass in this big old hole here. It's still curing a little bit. So while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead. I've already cleaned it out. With Prep-All and this area, and here. I cleaned with the Prep-All. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a nice clean rag, go over it again so that I can go ahead and fill it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in and that one over there. You know, fill them in, make them look smooth, make them look nice. And I don't know why my stuff stains like this, but whatever. Anyway, so when I've gone over it several times trying to clean this off. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna bring it up to about here down for now and just work this until that fully cures, and then work the other areas until this is done. And then when that's done, I'll go ahead and bring that in to the rest of it. And before I forget, this is what I'm using on these holes back here in the back, especially along there. And then since I'm not spraying, you know, primer, but I'm using high build primer surfacer, same thing, just like as if I was spraying regular primer on the car. But I would be able to sand this and prep it, but because it's going to be a small area, no use in dragging out the everything. If I was doing all the way across both quarter panel tops, all the way across and the whole window frame, then yeah, I would go ahead and break out the spray guns and everything. But I'm not doing that much today, so we're going to go ahead and use that, and it's better than Rust-Oleum. Okay, while we're waiting for this to dry up, before that I went ahead and redid the top here and here with, initially started at 60, then I went to 120, then to 240, no, 320, because although it doesn't look like it's the smoothest right now, there was some spots, especially over here. Well, this is going to get probably filled in, that really needed to be feathered really nicely, and because it was bad. This will probably get feathered better, especially when I go sanding this part, this here. But yeah, I wanted to feather a lot of stuff a lot more. This is definitely going to need to get touched up too. But yeah, a lot of this is a heck of a lot better than what it was. So I just got to keep in mind, I got to feather stuff before I paint it, because it's all in the preparation. If you don't prepare it properly, the paint will come out like crap. So, and right here came out nice and smooth. I did hit it with the sander for a few seconds. Came out really nice and smooth, but obviously it's not flat, so you know, that's how that works out. So, but what has me worried is this right here. That's not looking good. Uh-oh. This is where we're at now. It is coming along nicely. These are nice and filled in here. It will be better. I'll fix it. This is nice and done. I got to get those little pinholes that do not seem to want to stay. Everything's nice and flat, nice and smooth. This is an area I had to fix, and this is the low side, so I just wanted to even it out. Yeah, it's going. It's getting there. I'm moving slow, but that's about it. So, and I think you're facing more of the wall than you are me or the thing. But let's see if we can get. Nope, it's already too cured. All right, not a big deal. I'll get that taken care of. But we did get the metal blended stuff on here. It is on here and underneath, and then this is just the skim coat on the top to level everything out. I'll probably go ahead and just close this out right where it is right now, and tomorrow when I come back, I will either show the painting process of this, you know, half here, or the whole thing. Don't know yet, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna end it. Been standing too long. It's just been one of those days. So thanks for all watching as we are getting along tongue-tied. I'll see you on the next one.